Earthlings. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank y'all for tuning in to another YouTube video. Thank y'all for the support. Before we even get into the video, I want to go ahead and first I'm going to tell you what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about dimming your light. Dimming your light. Dimming, trying to tone down a little bit of who you are to accommodate for the ones around you. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we get into the video, I do want to shout out YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, man, for having a platform for all of us, and especially shout out to YouTube for having a platform for me. I appreciate the opportunity to be on here posting, and shout out to the YouTube studio. Shout out to the YouTube creator. You can go in there, get you some ideas. You can go in there. They got videos for you to research and help you grow your own channel and just grow as a creator. You know, the creator inside on YouTube. So make sure you go on your YouTube studio, watch your videos, learn some skills, some tricks. But yeah, man, shout out to YouTube. Appreciate all the support. But let's just jump right to the video. Y'all know how I get. Dimming your light around people who might not be shining as bright. And when I say shining as bright, I mean, let's say, y'all know how it is, right? It's always somebody who can walk into a room and command attention or command, you know, their presence is just commanding it. Just them being in the room, you can feel it, right? And that's a real thing, you know. And to be honest with y'all, a lot of people, I'll just use me for an example, right? I'm one of them people who, when I'm around a certain group of people or certain people, I have to try to I unfortunately dim my light because I don't want to create envy and jealousy in the other person. And sometimes I naturally just can't help it. Let's say you naturally athletic. So maybe you go to the park one day, you run around the park, they got a basketball court. You just naturally athletic. You just walk up to the basketball court, hey man, let me see the ball. You jump up and dunk it. Like you just run from the half court, jump up from the free throw line, and just dunk the ball. And you just walk away, or you about to walk away. And you got to remember, man, some people, they can't do that. And not even just that, when they see you do that, some people going to be like, dang, that was cool. But it's going to be some people like, man, I don't even like that, man. He got lucky, or he lucky this or that. They going to have some type of reasoning for why you don't deserve it or why they don't like what you did, right? And like I said, you naturally, you know, we ain't in no dangerous area. I'm out here by the way, y'all, I'm out here in Spring Hill, Florida, working out of town. So different background and all that. But you might be naturally gifted and athletic where you can just jump and dunk a ball. And some people not going to like that. You might be naturally funny. You might be naturally good looking. You might be whatever the case may be. Some people just not going to like that. And see, the problem with me is just because some people not going to like that don't mean that you got to dim your light. See, but my problem is I dim my light. Excuse me. I dim my light around people because I know how dangerous envy and jealousy is. I know that some people might see you dunk that ball and be like, man, I ain't gonna never let him dunk a ball again. Now they want to chop off your leg, chop off your hand, shoot you in the head. Or not even saying that, but they just want to do something crazy. They want to take it from you. Because when people see that light in you, when they see that, especially when something's easy for you, that's hard for them, it makes people very envious and jealous. And it's a difference between some people that might sit back and just hate on you, but it's some people who gonna take it to the extreme. Like you might have somebody treating you kind of disrespectful, and you be like, damn, why they don't really fuck with me? Whole time they really just, it ain't really nothing that you did or didn't do to them. They just a little jealous and a little envious of you, man. And that's just life. You know, it's some people, you know, when you walk into a room and you can command, when your presence is commanding and it demands attention from people, when you walk into a room without you even doing anything, other people feel it and they take notice of that and they want that. They want what you got. You know, you might just be a naturally charming person. You're not even trying to be that, or you're not even trying to be whatever. Maybe you're musically talented or you can draw really well, or whatever the case may be. People get jealous when they see that and they get envious. And it's some people who might just walk up to you, see you drawing something nice, and they support you and they happy for you. But it's some people who are on the way opposite end of that. Not only are they jealous and angry, but they want to take it from you and they don't want to ever see you do it again. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing I know I struggle with is when I'm in a room and I know that, like, look, man, I ain't even trying, y'all know how I get, man. I ain't trying to sit here and I'm not going to big up myself and try to, you know, make it seem like I'm this or that. But I'm just saying it's certain people in the world where when they walk into a room, people can feel it. And when you notice those other people treating you a little different because they jealous or they hating or whatever the case may be, it's a little a little nerve, because you got to ask yourself, like, man, what is this person willing to do to take it from me? You don't know. You don't know what somebody else is thinking on the other side. Now, to rebut this, I'm going to say, don't ever dim your light. Somebody like me that's telling you, because I do it, don't dim your light for the people around you that's not shining as bright. You either need to get around people who going to brighten your light, or get around people with the same amount of light as you. And that's just what it is. If you're around people who you got to dim your light for, you got to get around some other people. And me personally, man, I be doing that because I just don't want nobody to feel bad. You know, like, let's say teacher asks, class, what's 2 plus 2? Nobody knows the answer. You know the answer. But you like, dang, if I raise my hand and say 4, it's a lot of niggas gonna be like, man, you think you smarter than everybody. But you can't worry about them. Them people, them haters, they gonna come. Some of them might try to do something heinous. Some of them might hate on the sideline, watch the game from the bleachers, but never get on the court. But that can't stop you from shining. Raise your hand and say 4. And if you notice anybody that's mad at you for that, then you need to just block them out. Don't ever talk to them again. You need to cut them off. Real talk. Because if it's going to be somebody that's treating you like that or acting like that, you don't need to be around them. You need to be around the people who, when you raise your hand and say 4, they say, oh my God, like, you're very smart, or like, teach me how to do that, or something like that. Or they're happy for you, like, hey man, okay, I see you smart. That kind of stuff. Them the kind of people you want to be around. People that motivate you and push you, not anyone that is on the dark side of it, envious or want to take it from you, or jealous. You know, anyone that has a problem with you shining bright, so to speak. And it's really one of them things I want y'all to pay attention to, because you'll see it in your daily interactions a lot. You know, it's some people who are just naturally better at certain things, and I only say it's a shame because it's kind of a shame that you being naturally good at something is a threat to somebody else, right? It's like, if somebody's great at public speaking, but you not, but y'all both going up to give a speech, you already kind of, the person is looking at them like, oh, they think they better than me, or they already thinking they better than me, versus I'm happy for them, and what can I learn from them, and how did they do it? Instead of asking questions or wanting to boost them up, they on the other side of it. They negative, they draining, they hating, they envious, they on the dark side. So I just want to remind y'all that it's going to be that balance, man. You're going to have people in the room that's dark, and when you walk into the room, your light comes in, and you brighten up the room, but you can't brighten up them dark souls, them dark people around you. They dark. It's nothing they can do. The only way they can do is change who they is and change. Y'all know most times people don't change, man. You could change mannerisms and things about yourself, but really deep down, man, you can't change who you is. Who you is who you is. If you're a natural evil person, you're a natural evil person. If you're a natural good person, you're naturally a good person. At the end of the day, the truth is, you can change things about yourself, but you can't change. But when you walk into that room and you brighten up that room and there's some dark souls in there, that don't mean that you got to dim your light to come down to them. You don't come from a 10 when you're around them 2s, and you come down from a 10 to a 3 to meet with them. No, you don't do that. You stay up here, and either they move up or you move away. So if you walk into a room and you noticing like, man, seems like niggas don't really like me, or people kind of jealous of me, or whatever the case may be, then you need to get away from them. Or you need to kill them with kindness. That's one of the techniques too, is be so bright, like turn your light even up brighter, so that way it's kind of like blinding to them. They can't even help but to love you. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody being so good to you, you can't even help but to be nice to them. Like, there's nothing you can do in some cases, but some people that's not like that. Most people ain't even like that, honestly. As y'all can see, it's a whole lot of cars and stuff going by, so you already know what the sound and everything. Y'all can hear me good. I ain't worried about that. But yeah, man, that's one thing I know I definitely struggle with, is when I come into a room and I sometimes turn down my light, and I'm trying to stray away from that, because your light, it don't even matter if you turn it down, because let's say you shining at a 10, but everybody in the room is shining at a 2. I could turn it down to a 5, and I'm still at a 5, and everybody else is still at a 2. You get what I'm saying? So even if I tone it down, it really don't matter, because people gonna hate on you if you're shining at a 5, a 7, a 10, a 15. If they still at a 2, it don't matter. They still gonna hate on you. So it really don't much matter what you do. So in that case, definitely don't dim your light. I know I said I do, but that's one thing I'm working on, right? Is don't dim your light when you're around people. Don't change who you is. Some people are just naturally great at things, and that's not that's not a reason to hate on them or to be upset with them. Like I said, it's if a dude walk onto a basketball court and he naturally just he running around the block at the park, running around the block, coming to the basketball court, dunk it, and walk away. Hey man, why you can't be happy for dude? Be happy for him instead of, man, he just think he this or he lucky this or this or that, whatever the case may be. Don't think like that, man. And don't be afraid if you that person that can get on the court and go dunk the ball, or you that person that can run 10 miles in 5 minutes, or you that person that can walk into a room, command attention, and get everybody to agree, or whatever the case may be. Don't be afraid to show your light. Turn it up. Turn up the brightness. Because you either going to inspire people, or you're going to, your light is going to consume them. You get what I'm saying? They can't help but to just be in awe of what you're doing and just be in awe of you and just love you anyway, because it's just too hard not to. You know, you got to kill them with the kindness, man. You kill them with kindness. And that's just one thing I want to talk to y'all about, man. It's just don't turn down your light, man. It's a lot of people who envy and jealousy is real. You know, it's a real thing. Hate is a real thing. Evil is a real thing. You know, some people are just not good people, man. It just is what it is. And you just gotta live by it, man. You live like that. It is what it is. Then I thought of a quote today, man. I can't remember the quote, bro. It was like I was just thinking of it to myself earlier. It was basically kind of to the extent of life is a game and you gotta learn how to play it if you want to stay alive. You get what I'm saying? So it's a dangerous game we play, but if you don't learn how to play it, you gonna end up in your own grave. You know, you're not gonna be able to win the game, beat the game. That's basically to the effect of what I was trying to say. Even though even though life is a certain way and things are a certain way, you don't change who you is. You can't change the game. You can't change who you is. You just gotta learn how to adjust, learn how to play the game, learn how to come in a room and motivate somebody versus making them hate on you. Know when you speaking to people, if you can feel that they might feel a little inferior to you, know that you can bring them up. Let them know, like, no, you not less than me, we equal. Or if anything, oh yeah, we equal, cause ain't nobody better than nobody. You want to bring them up though. You don't want to try to let them stay down there. You want to remind them that, yo, even though I'm at a 10 and you at a 2, you could be at a 2 as well. I mean a 10 as well. Don't be stuck down there. And let them know, push them, motivate them that you see better in them. But yeah, had to scratch the ass cheek on that one. Hey, but hey man, but yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk to y'all about, man, is don't turn down your light. Don't turn down your light. Keep being great. Keep shining. There's gonna be a whole lot of envy and jealousy in your lifetime and in this world. It's gonna be a whole lot of evil, but that can't change who you is. Don't let that change who you is. Don't let that change your path. It's nothing we can do about them people, man. It's nothing we can do. All we can do is watch them and either help them or stay away from them. If we can't motivate them and help them, then we're gonna stay away from them. Cause at the end of the day, man, we all just trying to make some of ourselves, and we all trying to be the best version of ourselves. Some of us, some people bullshitting, but y'all know how that go. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning into my YouTube video. Do not dim your light. Keep shining bright. And once again, thank you, YouTube, for the platform. Thank y'all for subscribing and showing support. I really appreciate it, man. And y'all know I keep saying I got videos coming, but I told y'all I'm getting a new laptop, so I'm gonna be editing a lot more. But yeah. Anything else? Any other announcements? Make sure you go on your YouTube studio and check out all your YouTube creators and all the videos and all the info they got for you. Make sure you check that out, man. For all my small YouTubers that's watching me, all the new creators, I ain't even gonna say small YouTubers. I'm gonna just say for all the new creators out there watching, all the new creators tuning in, look, bro, don't turn down your light, man. If you get on here, 10,000 subscribers in your first week, don't be dragging down nobody else that ain't got what you got. Push them and be happy for them too. And when you see somebody that get on here and get 10,000 views their first video, be happy for them. Don't be envious. Don't be jealous. We can all work together, man. We can all win. Everybody can shine bright. Let somebody else's light brighten your light, man. Thank y'all for tuning into my YouTube video. I love y'all. All right, Earthlings, I'm going to see y'all on the next one.